Hey, Greg Marsh here from Synergized Personal Training in Bellarmine, and I'm going to answer the question that everyone is dying to know. How many calories do I actually need to lose weight? In order to answer the question, you need to kind of have a starting point. So the first thing we do is to look at how much do you actually weigh and how much weight do you wish to lose. So let's take an example of an 11 stone female, and she wants to lose at least 1 stone over the next 8 to 12 weeks. So an 11 stone female weighs 154 pounds or 70 kilos. So what we do here is we basically times the pounds by 10. This will give you what's called your basal metabolic rate, or the minimum amount of calories that your body needs at rest to function in a proper state. So this means that this 11 stone female, if she eats less than 1,540 calories in a day, she's going to go tired, she's going to go sluggish, she's going to drop her metabolism, okay, and weight loss is going to be very difficult. And it's important that we make sure that those calories remain as high as possible to keep you from getting hungry, from having cravings, but still have the energy to do workouts, to walk or to train or whatever it is that you're going to do to help you manage your weight. Want to lose a stone in weight and you weigh 11 stone, for example, so your calories is 1,540 calories per day. So which actual diet are you going to use? Are you going to go on a ketogenic diet? Are you going to go on an Atkins diet? Are you going to go on a fasting diet? Are you going to go on a juice cleanse? Are you going to go on Weight Watchers? Are you going to go on Slimming World? Which diet is it? I don't know. You know what? I don't really think it matters at the start. What really is important is that you have a plan. And that's the most important thing. Once you've got a plan together, and then you can go from there, you know. And most people fail because they don't have a plan. A lot of personal trainers, they give out about Weight Watchers, give out about Slimming World, give out about keto diets, they give out about all sorts of things, but they don't give people a plan. I'm going to give you a plan right now that you can use straight away in your weight loss routine. So here's your plan. We know you need 1,540 calories if you weigh 11 stone and you want to lose at least 1 stone over the next 8 to 12 weeks. So here's what we do. We're going to work out how many calories that you need from protein. So this will be chicken, fish, meat, eggs, cheese, etc. Okay, so let's use this as an example. I'm going to give you 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight. So if you weigh 154 pounds, you need to have 154 grams of protein per day. Now let's round it down, okay, because we don't want to be too anal. 150 grams a day would be perfect. You might even go a little bit lower, a little bit higher, doesn't really matter, as long as you stay in and around that 150 grams mark per day. The next nutrient that you need to kind of be concerned about is fats. Okay, so we want to give you 0.4 grams of fat per pound of your body weight. So if you weigh 154 pounds, we're going to give you approximately 60 grams of fats per day, which is about 555 calories. Okay, so the next macronutrient that we want to consider, as I've said in previous videos, is your carbs. It's the last thing that you want to put into the equation. Once you've worked out your proteins and you've worked out your fats, whatever's left over, you can take from carbs. So let's just do a little bit of maths. Your basal metabolic rate is 1,540 calories per day. That's the amount of calories that you need to keep yourself going and functioning correctly. We're going to take away the protein calories. We're going to take away the fat calories. Okay, so this will leave you 369 calories available for carbohydrates, which when you divide it by 4, because 4 calories per gram carbs, that gives you 90 grams of carbs a day. Now, that actually is quite a lot of carbohydrates, you know. If you have fruits and vegetables and you're having a little bit of healthy carbs like sweet potato and rice, etc., that's a good portion each day. So now that we've added the carbs in, now we have our total solution. So 154 grams of protein, or about 150 thereabouts, 60 grams of fats, and about 90 grams of carbs. So this adds up to just around about 1,540 calories per day. So if you are in around that mark each day, you should see some results quite quickly. However, there's a caveat, and I'm going to show you that next. As I said, 90 grams of carbs is actually quite a lot for weight loss. However, it's possible that you could lose weight with 90 grams of carbs, but here's what we do. We'd monitor it each week. You want to monitor your body fat. You want to get your body fat taken at the start, and each week you want to monitor your body fat. You can either get a professional to do it with calipers, or you could use a handheld monitor, or whatever system you want to use. The next thing you want to do is make sure you're getting tape measures done. So you measure your chest, your arms, your waist, your hips. Okay, you measure that on a weekly basis, and if you're shrinking, then obviously something's going right for you, yeah? and then the last thing you would do is your weight. Now usually the weight can take a little bit longer to shift because of water weight or whatever, or because, you know, for whatever reason, hormonal imbalances or time of the month, whatever it is, at some point it has to shift. Now, if each week you're seeing progress and the weight is coming down and the inch tape measurements are getting smaller and your body fat is getting less, then it's working. So I would stick with the plan. Stick with it for as long as you can. Now, at some point you might plateau or it just might not work at all. Then you review it. Always adjust as you need to. So what we do in Synergize is we give you a blueprint plan at the start based upon your weight, your height and your current body fat, how long it is since you've last exercised, your nutrient status, and also what your plan is going forward. In other words, how long do you want to lose weight for? Do you want to lose 10 pounds in 10 weeks? Or do you want to lose 60 pounds in 6 months? Whatever it is, we work out a plan of action and we agree it, and then we go forward from there. Now there's one thing we must always keep in mind. Any diet will work as long as you stick to it. It's the minute that you stop the plan, you stop the food plan, you stop doing what you're doing, that's when the diet has failed. Again, you want to have a coach, you want to have a mentor, a good personal trainer, someone who's got knowledge, someone who's got history with good results, or can show you transformation pictures, or can show you lots of video testimonials of people who have tried their system and it's worked for them. As I said, no diet is better than any other diet. All diets will work. The key is to make sure that you're being monitored, that you're monitored by a professional and that you're not trying to do it yourself. Okay, in the next video, I'm going to go a little bit more specific into a low carb diet. So this would be a diet where someone has tried to lose weight, where they've plateaued, or where they've maybe made some progress, but it's all stopped. And at some point, we have to change the plan. So we'll talk about low carbs, we'll talk about how it's important to keep reviewing your food logs, and we get results from there. So see you next time.